Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into the house in Fata Morgana. The last episode was kind of insane. Now, we're about to see exactly how these feelings developed, I guess. That's most likely what this is about. But last episode, Nelly, Scout, the white-haired girl, who also happens to be Mel's half-sister, and Nelly wanted to be with Mel. Just like I said. And I was also right that they were all related some way, somehow. And yeah. Let's see how this entire thing developed. I guess that's what's coming now. So, let's go. Oh, dearest Mel, here you are again reading such hard books. Your eyes will go bad if you spend too long staring at pages. I'll be fine, Ellie. It's not like I'm reading 24 hours a day. No, that's not good enough. If your eyes go bad, dearest Mel, you won't be able to see me anymore. You worry too much. I can see you fine and well, my princess. Your hair glimmering like the sun and your beautiful smile. I can see you clear as day. And that'll never change. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. It became a red right after he said that, like lovey-dovey air. Oh, maybe not, it was just focused on her instead. Plus, the skies are clear today, so you're even more radiant than usual. You know, this is my favorite season. Winter's cold and there's so much rain. I can't stand it. But as it gets closer to my birthday, the clouds go away. And I just adore the sun. Ah yes, it's almost your birthday, isn't it? Have you decided what you're going to ask Father for? Not yet. I want some pretty dolls and shoes with sparkling gems. And I also want a pretty dress, like the ones Mother wears. At least that long is asking a bit much, even for Father. But dearest Mel. I already have what I want the most. So the truth is, as long as I have that, I don't need anything else. Oh? And what would that be? The hairpin they bought for you the other day? Or maybe the song they had written for you last year? None of that, dearest Mel. Huh? Then what could it be? Now I'm really curious. What is it that's so valuable to you? That's a secret. Girls have so many secrets. I just don't know what to do. Say, dearest Mel, would you run your fingers through my hair? Yeah, that's how it started, huh? Just for a little bit. Oh, yeah, that was something. And is this new, this crack in the fantasy? What's gotten into you, Nelly? Why are you so hungry for attention all of a sudden? Please, dearest Mel. Oh, Nelly, what am I going to do with you? Come over here. And I want to sit on your lap. Yes, as you wish, my beautiful, beautiful little princess. Say, dearest Mel. What is it this time, Nelly? Right now, I'm so incredibly happy. Oh, another curiosity. Who was it that you really cared so much about? What does that mean? In a fevered frenzy, Mel fled from the mansion. Even in the early summer, the night was cold. And to make matters worse, raindrops pelted him from head to toe. But that caused him little discomfort, for a far greater maelstrom of pain rampaged within his breast. At night, the town took on a different appearance. Not simply for lack of illumination, but the people active within it as well. It was not a suitable place for a young aristocrat man to go wandering unattended. The darkness is not only the abode of devils, but of beggars, thieves, criminals, and all manners of things undesirable. But despite that, he continued to run, knowing not where he was to head. He simply went where his feet took him. And where he arrived was the church. Father! Father! God should be able to offer me counsel. To answer all my questions. About that painting, about her, and about Nellie's feelings. Not her lies, but the truth. Please open the door. Open the door! But as you might expect, the door was locked and the priest showed no sign of responding to his calls. The sound of the pouring rain drowned out everything else. His head drooped feebly. He looked like a helpless little calf who had wandered alone onto a dark, precarious mountain path with no end in sight. Why? Why won't anyone tell me the truth? All I want is for someone to tell me it's not true. Have I sinned? No, I didn't know anything. I didn't know. No, none of it's true. So I haven't done anything wrong. I am not at fault, am I? Nevertheless, his sister's claims and her laughs continued to echo within his head. If he truly believed it to be false, he would have gone to look at the painting. That he could not was an indication that uncertainty had a stronger grip on him. Fragmented images of white-haired painter flooded through the back of his mind, but he desperately shoved them aside. What good is the church? What good is theology? What good is God? What? Something moved near the boy. It stood immediately behind him and grasped his light dressing gown. He had been so consumed in his own world that he had not noticed the person's presence until they were close enough to touch him. What? Who are you? Standing there was a beggar dressed in tattered rags. He's still begging at the church? The hooded beggar tentatively extended his hand towards Mel, pleading for relief with sad, slender fingers. Were he a generous young man, Mel would have given the beggar something. Were he generous, of course. Lord. Get your filthy hands off me! I don't have a damn thing to give you right now. Don't you dare touch me! Suddenly, the beggar's head turned upward. My eyes catch the beggar's. Her hood fell back, revealing a hairless head and... Why? And a pair of red eyes gazing bitterly, through with a familiar, distinctive glimmer, at Mel. Red eyes? She immediately covered her face and turned to run. It can't be. The beggars has always been here was a... And you said yourself that they would not survive much longer. How could you be certain that she was that same beggar? Wait for me. Perhaps as someone of such high social standing, all beggars appeared the same to you. Or perhaps you wanted to believe your meager generosity made a difference, that you did something of value. I will not say it's wrong to think so. Wait for me! I chase after the fleeing girl. Though I shout for her to stop, she continued to run. The rain is so heavy, I'm afraid I might lose her. I'm terrified. But I didn't do anything wrong, did I? I'm begging you, please stop. I just want to talk. She comes to a stop at a corner. Please do not go around this corner. It's you, isn't it? I am sorry. Why are you apologizing? What I said back there was terrible, and for that I am truly sorry. I didn't realize it was you. Please, come back to me. If you're concerned about social status, I'll figure something out. And Nell's getting married off soon enough. Oh, yes. Nellie. Nellie did some horrible things to you. She's lost her mind. She was talking nonsense. But don't worry, she'll be out of the picture soon enough. I'll make sure you're safe. Say something, please. Are you angry? You're angry, aren't you? I am not angry at you. I am not. Did you know everything? Did you come to our house aware of everything? What? Did you? Tell me, please. The priest isn't around and everything Nellie says is a lie. You're the only one who will tell me if it's not true. What are you... Our relationship. I don't understand what you're saying. I see. You don't know. You don't know. It's for the best. Nellie's the only one who knows, and she'll be gone before long. Everything will be alright. Lord Mel. He'll all be alright. Let's go back. I'll make sure you're never put in danger again. I'm begging you, stay with me. My appearance is no longer suitable to stand at your side. Okay, so it doesn't seem like she scalped Nellie, just cut off her hair. You saw how unsightly I am back by the church, did you not? Hair can grow back. That's not a problem. Now I truly look the part of the hideous witch. But I am to blame. It was a sin for me to find happiness in your kindness. What are you talking about? My sin was falling in love with you. Not what happened to my father, nor how we had to spend our days. There's no sin in that. We have our whole lives ahead of us. Don't we? With enough time, this whole tragic mess will be behind us. Things will only get better from here. I'll be your prince, like the one who took the girl to see the outside world. So please, give me your hand. Come to me. Don't leave me all alone. I need you by my side. Please. I extended my hand around the corner. I sense her hesitating beyond the bend. I'm begging you. I can't see what's on the other side, but a vision of her reaching out to put her hand in mine wells up in my mind. But that story never had an ending. What? She doesn't take my hand. I doubt the girl ever wrote that letter. Ah. She's not there when I turn the corner. Okay. Why? How did things end up like this? Where did I go wrong, oh God? There was likely your kindness. Thoughtlessly, half-heartedly spreading your generosity. But that generosity came from your own desire to avoid pain. For your own happiness. What should I have done? I can't take this. Everyone was happy. Nellie used to laugh and smile. She once meant the world to me. How did things end up like this? It's not my fault, I didn't do anything wrong. If you pretend like nothing happened, then perhaps they can go on smiling in your head. But regardless, you must follow the path you tread. It is your path alone. The path you chose when, in that moment, you decided to run. Make the wrong choice in those moments, and you shall find yourself on the road to ruin. I would have been better off not knowing. Better off in the dark. I just wanted those tranquil days to last. It was supposed to last forever. At some point, your childhood must come to an end, and the ending may not be the one you anticipated. I can't stand this world. You yearn for a world that would treat you with kindness. What should I do? What should I have done? Someone please help me. You should return now. If you spend too long out here, you are liable to catch a cold. Now, let us return to our own time. Okay, so we are finished with this door, perhaps? Okay. Complete chapter 1, yeah. A crestfallen young man faded into the distance, and the decrepit double doors clacked shut. Through the shattered glass you could see only the ruins of a garden, not a single rose growing within. You had evidently returned from the past. In the garden, weeds grew taller than people. You found it difficult to look at. A wolf howled in the distance. Your children, the sea of roses, and the white-haired girl were nowhere to be found. You and the maid who called you master were the only people present in the mansion. What happened to the next? Oh, master, you would know better than I. Oh, what does that mean? I think I said it in one of the first episodes, that are we reincarnated to live on in this story, to create the story over and over? Am I a reincarnation of Mel, or Nellie, or the white-haired girl? Am I the witch? My, you cannot remember. It seems this is quite serious then. Worry not, my loyalty lies with you, master. The mansion has witnessed more yet. Let us make our way to the second door. Your hand in hers, the maid guided you back through the kitchen and into the tea room. Her palms were still cold. You felt as though you were clenching ice. Master, do you wish to know the truth no matter what may be hidden within? Or, if it's something you would be happy not knowing, would you rather remain in the dark? Oh, is that so? I think I would choose to want to know the truth. Like in the whole Matrix thing. I don't remember what color, but I would choose... why didn't I take the blue one? No, I don't know. I think I would choose to... I would want to know the truth. I wonder about their father. Yes, the flaxen-haired sibling's father. Do you think he knew about the white-haired girl? If he did, then perhaps he allowed her to stay because of how deeply he loved his wife. Or maybe because he did not want people to find out about her. I expect her to experience many different emotions. But those pages of his story remain untold. Their parents likely had a turbulent tale as well, but theirs is not of consequence. To whom? I could not tell you. You and the maid crossed through the entrance hall, continuing your trek. At some point, the fire in the fireplace had faded to embers, emphasizing the lack of light within the mansion. The maid took a candlestick and lit it in the cinders. A small flame illuminated her pale face. On a whim, you asked the maid about herself. About me? I am a maid devoted to your service, master, as I have said. Oh? What was that? You're interested in my name. You flatter me. I truly do appreciate the question, but you are more than welcome to simply call me the maid. Also, it would make me much happier to hear you say my name after you have recalled who you are, master. A subtle smile rose to the maid's face, after which she began to lead you down at the first floor corridor. Still holding the maid's hand, you passed in front of a full-length mirror. In it, reflected the warm light of the candle, which disappeared out of range shortly thereafter. Oh my, is something the matter? Did you come across something peculiar? The maid had not appeared in the mirror. Oh! She is the witch, and she is my servant. Is she like a familiar? Either she is the witch, or I'm the witch, and she is the one bringing me back. Though she was not the only one without a reflection. Oh. You reached the end of the corridor. The appearance to be a doorway, but the door itself was not long since gone, leaving only a hole in the wall to frame the stairs behind it. Without hesitation, the maid descended into darkness. You have more interest in this mansion, master, than in a mere maid, do you not? Though it pains me to say as much in your presence, master, this house is cursed. Yes, it is a curse that runs deep. As you just bore witness to, the majority of those who dwell within these walls have fallen into misfortune. I have served here for many years, and periods of happiness are as fleeting as a sugar cube in a cup of hot tea. Why did such tragedies befall them? If I were to guess, master, it was because you had not returned. But when you remember your true self, the mansion's curse should be broken. Ooh! The next door is before us. So we are cursed to relive everything until we figure out who we are. Next door is before us. It appeared to be the entrance to a cellar. The disconsolate wooden door was visibly rotten in several places, and it seemed it might crumble at a single touch. You could hear the sound of something devouring meat beyond the door. Maybe there was a beast living within. Before you had a chance to say you thought it was dangerous, the maid opened the door with a chilling smile on her face. Your first impression was that it smelled of blood. Okay. The second door. 1707. Oh, you guys are not don't see this, but I have this is a windowed game, so up here in the border it says Weeping Manor now, not Rose Manor. I don't know if it said Rose Manor, I just saw it changing. The mansion sat in ruins in that era, not a soul resided within. The grandeur of the house was lost to the ages, it was in perpetual decline. Not a flower grew in the garden, dust and dirt blackened the plaster, cobwebs blanked the corridors, ivy shrouded the outer walls. It was not a pleasant sight. As hard as I tried to fight it, I could not stop the mansion's descent into disrepair. The depth of the previous owner's grief, or perhaps despair, was far too much. After the beautiful flaxen-haired family, people stayed away from the mansion. They had no heirs, so their bloodline simply vanished into the depths of history. It had been about 50 years since that house last had a resident. The forlorn property appeared as though it had been abandoned for centuries, and the occasional villager who stumbled upon it did not remain there for more than a day. My time there was rather solitary. That was perhaps the loneliest time of my life. Everyone who visited the mansion feared it, and it was left without anyone to become its master. I even came to believe that my time serving as a maid would come to an end in this era. However, one day, I noticed something out of the ordinary. It's already been 100 years. As a servant of the house, I am almost immediately aware of any new presence within its walls. And there appeared to be someone up downstairs. Can you imagine just how delighted I was? Though part of me was anxious about what kind of person I might find, the possibility that it could be you had my heart aflutter. The possibility that it could be you, yeah, it's a reincarnation story, shit. And it's not that everyone who resides here are cursed, it's that I am cursed. Oh. So, resisting the urge to rush, I headed for the basement. The cellar was where red wine, smoked meat and other preserved foods were kept. By that point, the wine was practically antique. As I had expected, a man had made his way into the cellar. Is anyone there? Although I am unsure if referring to him as a man is entirely accurate. Oh my, this is quite something. Oh, what the fuck is that? I've seen it on VNDB, but what the fuck is that? The very first thing I sensed was an almost unbearable stench. The odor emanated from the man, heightened by the food he had carelessly rummaged through. Blood-red liquid spilled from wine barrels, soaking the floor. His sunken eyes had a piercing, wolf-like glimmer in them. His teeth were sharp and yellowed, visible as he ripped into a chunk of meat. He grumbled in a seemingly inhuman tongue. I was looking at a beast. Or perhaps a half-beast. There was another source of odor in the room, though. It had something of a kind of metallic tinge to it, and when I noticed this, I nearly passed out. Oh, some things do get to her. The red liquid was not just wine, as I had assumed. The beast had, I presume, stolen a weapon from the village. A sword far too nice for him to lay on the floor by his side. I could hardly imagine how many people's lives he had taken with that blade. It was visibly wet with blood, even in the darkness of the cellar, but at the same time, it had an imposing gleam. The fine, luscious aroma of the wine could not mask the stench of blood and the beast. Holding my breath, I took a few moments to ponder. Ponder what? Oh, Massey, you know. Tell me, were you summoned here by the mansion? Did you come here knowing what kind of place it is? If you are in want of money, you are welcome to help yourself to some of the furniture. And I imagine the villagers would be willing to welcome you if you dress yourself up a bit more like a person. Then you can trade the furniture for food and make your way to a larger town. The wolf was able to fool an innocent little girl simply by putting on clothing after all. Oh dear, I was afraid you wouldn't understand me. What am I to do? I was in quite a predicament. Nevertheless, it meant a great deal to me than that I had found someone who did not fear the mansion, be they human or beast. So I decided I should give him my assistance, while doing my best not to agitate him. Say, could you perchance be my new master? Well, the mansion sat near the ocean. And actually, I think we will be cutting off today's episode here. It's a bit early, but I don't think I'm gonna find a good spot within the next 10 minutes. So yeah, we didn't really get to see all that much more from Mel and Nellie, but we already knew that was Nellie's wishes from the beginning. And I'm not quite sure if the white-haired girl actually was there behind the corner, or if that was just Mel's insanity taking place. So maybe she survived, and maybe she just had her hair cut, or maybe she died because Nellie scalped her head. I honestly don't know yet. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Joseph for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. If you guys want to help me out, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye everyone.